Hello everyone, this is Oregon Quack Attack with another video for Play FPS for Life. Today I'm going to be talking about the things I like and dislike about Battlefield 4. I've put in about 35 hours in it, so something I've played it enough, to kind of figure out all the things and not quite still excited about it is when you first play it kind of thing. So we'll start off with the things I like, the happy, fun things. One of the biggest things I like is that the maps are all different. In Battlefield 3, I mean, the maps were different, but I don't know, they just kind of, after a while, kind of just felt the same. Example, there's water maps in Battlefield 4, and there's urban maps, like there's Siege of Shanghai and Dawnbreaker, which are both, I love those maps. I like how there's the big old tall skyscrapers, you feel like you're actually fighting in a town, and then you got Flood Zone and Paracel Storm, which are water-based maps, and I've always wanted one of those. I've always been sending an email to Dice, not all the time, but occasionally to say, hey, you guys should add some water maps, and make the boats more of a vehicle. It just seems like no one ever used them. So it's really cool that they added that. Another thing I like is that the classes are balanced. I feel like now, in Battlefield 3, the medic and the recon class couldn't really take out tanks. It was just the engineer and the support class. So I really like that now, the medic has a grenade launcher, which does a little bit of damage to the tank. I think it does about 8. But the recon and support have C4, and the engineer has rockets, like always, but they added some new rockets, so it's kind of cool that the engineers can use more rockets. I haven't really messed around with them, but they still feel different at the same time. Like they don't all just feel like the same class, different guns. They all still feel like the support class, the engineer, and the medic, and all that. So I mean, I like how they still feel different, but they can all deal with vehicles because Battlefield's based around vehicles. And then another thing that's a big deal is that the guns are balanced well. I feel like with the guns that where the rate of fire is low, the kick is low. So you're gonna get those long shots and all that good stuff. But up close you're not gonna do good. But the guns that do shoot fast, you're gonna have really bad recoil and not be able to get those long shots off. So I like how you can't be one of those people that gets a really good gun rate of fire and can still shoot people far away. And then just some random things I like is that I really enjoy the naval fights. Like I mentioned that earlier. I really am happy that they added the water, boats and just more, like a new thing to Battlefield. And I like being able to change the maps in the aspect of they all have that Siege of Shanghai, you bring down the tower, and in this map you like set off a nuke, I guess, kind of thing, and like a mini nuke, I guess, because and it knocks down this tower, and then the middle maps kind of change. So I like how they've done that. And then I also like that there is weather. Paracel Storm has it where about halfway through this storm comes and it changes the map with having waves now, and there's rain coming down, and just it just seems really cool that they can do that. And then also in a map pack, the new one, there's a map called Gulf of Oman, and they added like a sandstorm. And I saw a video on it, and it looks really really cool, but it looks like it changes the map a lot. And then lastly, one of the big things I like is that there's more like points you get for doing squad objectives. Like if I was to mark someone as in my squad and they kill him, and then I get 25 points. But if my squad kills that guy, then I get 50 points. So you're getting double the points. So I mean, I always recommend you mark people no matter what. I mean, I always am. So those are the things I like. Those are some of the big things I like. I mean, I'm sure there's more things I like, but those are just kind of the key points, ones that just popped in my head first. Some things I don't like is that there's no more team chat, and I understand why. With it being 32 versus 32 now, that's a lot of people. And if I was playing and I heard 32 people going off, I mean, it'd be pretty annoying. In PS3, it was only 12 versus 12, so I understand them taking out the team chat. So I mean, it's a bummer, but I wish that you could pick the squad you want to listen to. So maybe like there's a way to mute squad ABC, but you still hear all their other ones. But you never know. I'm playing a helicopter in this game because I really haven't seen much footage of it on YouTube. But I mean, near the end when I had this video up, I was starting to finally do good. But at first, it is rough. Everyone's locking onto you. You got to use your flares, and flares take forever to come back, and there's just so many people now, and so many stingers, and so many vehicles that it's just going from 12 versus 12 to 32 versus 32. It's kind of rough. I'm finally getting the hang of it though, so maybe I'll change my opinion on not liking how underpowered they are, but as of right now I just do not like how underpowered the gun feels like on the Huey, the transport helicopter. You can't kill a guy if you hit him 10 times. Like, I've seriously hit a guy so many times and he just doesn't die. So I really don't like that. Another thing I don't like, and I don't know if this can be changed or whatever, but the assault class is overplayed too much. I mean, everyone's playing as it, but the thing is no one plays the class. Like, I will see a medic right next to me, doesn't give me ammo, doesn't revive me, whatever. If I die, and it shows you your little kill cam, like, I'll see a medic on my team walk by, and I'm not revived. And then if I am revived, they don't drop the medic box. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I don't see how you cannot play your class when it's pretty basic way out of how to play it. So, I mean, DICE can't really do much about that, but I just hope that the people who play Battlefield can change that. Another thing I'm bummed about is that the game modes added to Battlefield 3 aren't in Battlefield 4 based game. Like, there's Capture the Flag, which was one of my favorite ones in Battlefield 3, but they only had it for 4 maps. And apparently they're coming out, well, they are coming out with Battlefield 4 and an expansion, the next China Rising, I'm pretty sure. And apparently, I guess you can play that on all the maps. So if that's true, that's going to be awesome to be able to play Capture the Flag on every map. So, but I really don't like how they didn't just add in all those game modes. You got to get DLC and premium to get that. That's kind of ridiculous. And then I kind of wish they would have added some new gadgets. I mean, they added a few, but not really enough to make it matter. So I kind of wish they would have added some cool futuristic gadgets or whatever. So those are the main dislikes I don't like. I mean, I know I don't have many. I am biased towards Battlefield. I am a fanboy, I guess. But and then, I mean, just some random thoughts is that Battlefield 4 is different than Battlefield 3. I mean, some people worried it's going to be Battlefield 3.5, but I truly think that to pay $60 is worth it. I mean, yeah, it's still Battlefield 3 to the core, gameplay, but when you first play, you'll kind of notice a few stuff that's different and the controls. And so, I mean, I really think that it's worth buying and that, the graphics are better and the maps, I think, are awesome. On PS3, I wouldn't quite recommend it because, I don't know, just 12 versus 12 on these maps don't quite, it's like playing like Armored Kill, If you played Armored Kill on PS3 or Xbox, you know what I'm talking about. It was horrible. That's how these maps are. And on 32 versus 32, it is amazing. I didn't like it at first, but it's just a hard transition. So, I mean, just give it, a couple days. I'm on my 4th day now of playing 32 versus 32, and I mean, I'm starting to do better. So, another thing is that, they added the firing range where you can practice, and I really like that. Like, I've practiced with this helicopter, the Scout one, for a while just to kind of get it down. But I wish that you could change the map. It's just one little island. You can't change it. I wish you could, like for instance, like I'm playing on a Zavod 311. I wish I could practice on that, or Parasol Storm, or, you could pick the map you practice on. I really do, but you can't, so that's kind of a bummer, But if I had to give Battlefield 4 an overall score, I would give it an 8 out of 10. I really don't think a game could get 10 out of 10 because there's always going to be problems. But I really think that this is a good installment to Battlefield 4. I mean, it had a bunch of problems at first, and since the patch, I mean, it hasn't crashed on me. I've been doing fine and getting Conquest, and it's a really, 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 really fun game. And if you like Battlefield 3, I mean, definitely you like Battlefield 4. But, I mean, if you're a Call of Duty person, probably not, because most of these maps are really big, and I mean, they have Team Deathmatch and Domination, but, after a while, this game is going to get boring from playing that, because it's not based on just killing, there's no kill streaks, so. But yeah, so I mean, I would give it an 8 out of 10, and definitely, recommend it to someone who can have a gaming PC or PS4 or Xbox One, so. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could just like and subscribe for future content. Just, I mean, leave a comment down below of, some kind of gun or vehicle or map gameplay or even a game mode. I don't have all the weapons unlocked, so I mean, maybe I'll try and compromise with you. I'll send you a message of a different gun or try and use a gun that's close to that gun or, something along the lines. But I mean, I really do want to do what you guys want to see, and I mean, that's what I'm here for, just to let you guys see the game, and if you could just, leave a comment, tell me what you want to see. Well, thank you for watching, guys.